Yes, hello, Sanwanani. Good afternoon. It's 8 o'clock tonight. It's a very sad day for me, but I just wanted to take this time and to talk to you about something that I think is very critical for today. Well, of course, I am Tlagani Pugumere. I'm in Pietermaritzburg, and I just want to talk about the situation in KwaZulu Natal. Whew, it's tough. But anyway, let's go through this. We've seen what is happening in our country, in particular in the KwaZulu Natal province, the province where I come from, where I stay, where I was born, where I live. We've seen a chain of events in a number of years since the whole saga started. And we're seeing what is happening today. Within a few days, we've seen people protesting. We've seen people looting shops of what many people call an act of criminality, for the lack of a better word. We've seen quite a number of things, the police. We've seen just about yesterday the president speaking to the nation about deploying of the South African National Defence Force. But people still continue looting. They do not heed the call that condemns violence, among other things, looting the shops, burning down of buildings. In the whole saga, people are dying in the process, and most likely people are getting infected with COVID-19, and subsequently they will die. But in all of that, the closing of the major roads of our country, the N3, the N2, that limits the access of all the things that we need for us to survive. Now that the shops are burning, now that we've looted everything in the shops and everything that has happened, we've just been told that there is no petrol in gas stations, and it's very difficult to actually get to work these days. But for today, I have just one question that I want to ask from you. And if you do have an answer, just comment down below and talk about what you think an answer to the question is. Well, this is my question. After all that has happened, we have an estimated damage of just about maybe plus or minus 26 billion rands to date. That is a couple of days ago we've lost in damages when you calculate it according to the rands, how much we've lost in just a couple of days as a country in KwaZulu Natal and in Gauteng. We know the status quo and the social economic issues that are going on in our communities, and we also know what COVID-19 in itself has come to do in our country. It has deepened poverty, people are angry, and everything that comes along with the regulations and everything actually does affect the people on the ground. Well, many times when we speak to ourselves or other people that are in our levels, and in very counted times do we go down and actually speak to the people on the ground and at their own level so that they can understand what we are dealing with and what we do. Let me come back to the question. After all that has been done, after everything that has happened, who is going to be accountable for everything that has just happened in a couple of days ago? Is it going to be the president of our country? Is it going to be the government themselves, all of them to blame? Is it going to be the people? Is it going to be the political party in power, the African National Congress? Is it going to be the ignorant people of this country? Who will account for everything that has just happened? Are we going to set up a commission again and have people testifying of what they saw and what they didn't see, what they've had and what they didn't hear, what they did and what they didn't do, and how they exchanged money and telephones and all the promises to each other and again come to an endless conclusion? If you do have an answer, please comment down below. This is Dr. Nhlakanipho Gumede in Pietermaritzburg. Peace.